Hey y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts and welcome back. So are y'all ready to add the granny square to the hat? So I've got my hat here, I've got my granny squares here. Let me flip the camera around and let's add it to the hat. And I did go buy another hat for the granny square we made on the live. So let me pause y'all for just a second, flip the camera, and we'll attach it. All right, so here they are. Let me slide y'all down just a smidge so you can see my little blocking board. Okay, so I did go ahead and just put these on the blocking board last night before I went to bed. And now we're going to add them to the hat. I thought y'all might want to see it unblocked in the process. Okay, now this one didn't require a whole lot of blocking because it was fairly well already blocked. So there's the little green one we made on the live. And then this one I made in a separate video. So unblocking it, it's going to shrink it down just a smidge, but look at that. So pretty. All right, let's add it to the hat. Okay, so y'all, I did run to Dollar General and I picked up a full-size glue gun. This one was, well, I can tell you exactly how much it was. Okay, so this one was $13.50 and it is a dual temp. You can see that. So if you've got the ones that use the hottest temp, or you can do the low temp. So it's a dual one, $13.50, Dollar General. Like I said, I did go pick one up because I needed a full size because what I'm going to use to attach these are these fabric glue sticks that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Now, I want to show y'all. This has nothing to do with attaching it to the hat. But my Dollar General has also gotten in some new glue sticks. So they've got the wood glue sticks, which I thought I already had, and I probably do have in my stash somewhere. But I want to try these out and see how well they work. So I've got the wood glue sticks, and then I just got a package of just regular glue sticks. But they had several different ones to choose from, and then they also had the mini glue sticks. But I needed a full-size glue gun to go with my full-size fabric glue sticks, and so I just bought some more larger glue sticks because most of the ones that I have are mini. But now I have some full-size ones. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this fabric glue stick to attach it to the hat to start out with, and then I am going to pack it down with just some thread. Now I had some in my stash, but since I was at Dollar General, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this little pack here that's got all the things that I'm going to need. This little sewing kit was $5. And it has all the colors. So there's the dark green that I'm going to need for the one. And I don't know which one I'm going to use for the other one. We'll see once I get it out and we'll go from there. All right, so, oh, and this is the hat I picked up. It's just a little pink hat. Now, they did have one where this was white. This whole section was white. But you know what, guys? This one was on sale for 50% off, so it was $2.50. So I went with this one. All right, let me get the glue gun going. Be right back. So one thing I wanted to show you. Now, these here are dual temp glue sticks. And if you flip it over to the back, it's going to tell you which temperature you need to use. So if you're working with wood, plastic, metal, ceramic, or leather, you'll go with the high temp, low temp bonds, lace, ribbon, floral, fabric, and foam. Since I'm doing this on a foam fabric front cap, I'm going to go with the low temp. So that is what the setting is that I'm going to set on my glue stick here. So you got high, low. So I've got it set on the low setting. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. And gonna get my little pins here. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just place this little guy on here and decide where I want it to go. And I'm gonna pin it first before I decide to glue it down. Now, do you have to do all this? Probably not, but am I gonna do it? Absolutely. Okay, so turn it so y'all can see it. What can I put here? Let me think. We're going to use this candle. It might be too tall. Too tall, Mr. Candle. Okay, let's find something shorter, shall we? Let me pause while I go find something. Okay, I found something. It's my little thread catcher. My little scrap catcher thingy that I got from a Dollar Tree. Okay. Back to what we were doing. So now we're going to just center this on the bill here. So I'm going to sit that down. Is that where I want it to go? I think so. So I'm just going to push that pin right through there, maybe, possibly, and see if I like that. So that's what it's looking like. So I think so. I might take it up just a hair. So like when I glue it, so it's got a little bit of space between the bill and the whatever this part of the hat's called, the top part. And then I just want to make sure that I'm centered. Okay, so I'm going to get this all pinned. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got it pinned. It doesn't look very straight in the camera, but it looks straight to my eyeballs. So I've got it pinned, and then I'm going to take my glue gun and we're just going to unpin one side and start from the middle and work my way out, I think is my plan. Or maybe I'll just do one corner, tap a glue there. Yeah. So I'm going to do one corner and then work my way out. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so my glue gun has heated up. I've tipped y'all up a little bit more, so maybe you'll be able to see what we got going on here. I'm going to just try not to dump this out on the floor or let it fall. And I'm just going to take this one pin out. And I'm going to, let's see, lift this little guy up just a smidge. And I'm going to put some glue right there, I think. That's my plan anyway. I don't think it's going to take a whole lot of glue. We're just going to tap that down. I've got my little thing here. I don't think I'll burn my finger with it either, but you know, we're just going to test it out. Oh yeah. Then I think I shall just work my way out to the edge. Make sure I'm keeping it straight the way I want it. Okay. So we're just going to add a little bit more glue right along in here. Dropping my glue sticks out on the floor. Tap it down. And then I will just pull this one down and attach it down here. First, I gotta get my glue stick that I dropped on the floor. Actually, you know what? I got another one. We'll just replace it. We'll find it in a minute. Okay. I think that's gonna work. I think so. Yep. I do. Ta-da! And it worked. Okay, I'm going to repeat this process all the way around. I'll be right back. There it is, all attached. Now, all I've done so far is just glue it. But I think I'm going to go back with some thread and just tack around the edges because I didn't go all the way, but it's pretty well attached. It's not moving. It's not coming off of there. But, you know, you could just rip it off there real quick. But, so yeah, so I'm just going to tack it on there, but that's how I did it. That's how I attached it to the hat. All right, y'all, I'm going to attach the other one and I'll show you how they turn out here in just a second. Okay, so here's this one. This one, I will admit, was a little bit harder to do because this is a sturdier fabric than the other one. So let me see what I did with it. Give me just a second. And here's the other one. So y'all, this camera, I can't mirror it. So it's hard for me to like sit straight so y'all can see what I can see. I'm doing it the wrong way. Grr. I'm using a different filming editor thingy. So I can't, everything's backwards and my brain just can't compute that. So like I want it to go that way. And I still don't have it straight. Anyway, so there you go. That's what the hats look like, y'all. All right, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye!